Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play L.A. Noire, where we're going to continue on with the traffic missions, cases, quests. Let's call them quests. A police quest to stop wrongdoing and bring justice. I play too many fancy RPGs. This is what we learn. This is what we learn. Alright, a marriage made in heaven, traffic case. Quests. A marriage made in heaven. That's not a marriage.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Hooray!
I say we bust in there.
New case. Case you haven't unlocked or downloaded can be accessed for replay via the cases section of the main menu. Okay. Abbreviation is a long word. Yes. It needs to be an abbreviation.
13 if she was a day.
What?
Isn't he the cop that won a medal for solving all those cases? Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know. I don't want to be rude.
I'm confused by what's going on. What are people talking about?
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, "Don't spare him."
Slide along. Oh, Bukowski. I've misplaced a pole. Bukowski. Bukowski? Wait, he's still upstairs?
Ah, one of these days.
Oh, pants. Okay, we're gonna have to move out of the way. Come on, Bukowski. You're going downstairs now? You have to. Come on, Bukowski. Who is it? No, I'm just going to turn in the way. Your partner's not coming. Yeah, actually, I don't know this, but apparently we have to do this. We're supposed to do this case single-handedly. Gasp. You left the door open, Phelps. Did you leave the keys in as well? That'd be terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right. I don't know. We don't really have anything. We have a hit-and-run victim and a hit-and-run site, and he was hit and run. Go, 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 go. Oh, I assume this is
Looks
red.
like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Okay, so so that was the last case. Okay, so there's little bits of dialogue back from each case. That's going to be interesting. I'll have completely forgotten most of it from case to case, though. 4:30 in the morning. Wow, graveyard shift. Right. This would probably be more atmospheric with the music, but content ID is a thing.
Detectives, over here.
Hello.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
A body.
Because a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, named Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Yeah, I think getting the evidence first is a good idea. He lost a hat. He has a hat. How is this not useful? No. Is there something in? I mean, you've not told me it's rubbish. Okay, maybe it is. It's a hat. That's a bit of the road. That's the obvious
on
thing.
his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Well done. Well done. Ooh, quite battered. Let's look at his arms first. Okay. No rings. Interesting. Yeah, he looks somewhat dead. Somewhat dead. What? Just because he's out of it? What? What about the blood splatters? California Fire and Life, Lester Patterson. Dear Mr. Patterson, it is with great pleasure that we acknowledge the receipt of your application 14F, and pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium on your life insurance policy.
Patterson has life insurance.
From £3.70 per week to £5.90 per week. This raise became effective, blah, blah, blah. Where a standard veteran care policy entitles you to a lump sum payout of $10,000 in the event of your untimely death or permanent incapacitation, this new plan secures your beneficiaries a sum of $16,000. Right. Two obvious questions from that. Family. So motive. 2, is this actually Lester Pattinson? Or Patterson? Whatever his name was, I've already forgotten. Because if it's not, then this is obviously an insurance job. Lester Patterson. We have an address.
We can notify next of kin.
They're the principal suspect at the moment, Phelps. He has money. Okay. And LP in the wallet. But we know it's his wallet. So it could well be that this is Lester Patterson, or it could just be he's smarter than the guy in the first case. Not the first case, but the first traffic case.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Hang on. No. No. But intoxicated, chest wound. No, but wasn't he? No, because you said he was probably hit from behind. He was already dead. He was staggering out for help, and they finished him off. That makes far more sense. Bing bong, yes, and then they drove off.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
No skip marks, really. Oh, there are some there.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Okay. So they didn't want to get, because they worried they killed him. But ding? What was the ding? Just that. But so they didn't want to get brought in, so they weren't trying to kill him. But I think there's something else. Yes. Stay
Knife
bright.
covered in blood. Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
There we go. Makes just so much more sense. Bing bong bing? Bing bong bing. Aye. No help is not relevant. Let's continue looking in the alleyway. I don't think there's going to be anything else particularly useful. But, so, he was stabbed. Hit and run is completely irrelevant then. There's something else going on here. He staggered out, got hit by the car because he wasn't looking. Oh, this is a case from somewhere else. You know, he's horribly injured, he steps out and gets hit by something, and everyone thinks it's something that killed him, rather than the thing that actually killed him. That's been used several times before, I'm sure of it. Okay, not relevant. What does space do? Does space do something? I'm sure space does something, but I can't remember. So, yes. There we go. Oh, we put that there. We told them to look into that. Wait, what's D? Oh, that's D. He's D. The body's D. Hello? I can't talk to you. Spaces talk! Spaces talk! Can't talk to you. Okay. I think we found everything. I don't think they'd cordon off an area that was irrelevant.
It's all yours, Detective.
Thank you.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
So, eyewitness report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
That sounds sensible.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Right, so, he gets is angry with someone for some reason. They stab him. Does seem a bit weird, but okay. The argument.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Shenanigans.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Okay. She was present. There's a life insurance policy of which she's probably the beneficiary. There was a knife there. It was like not looking good for the wife, I must say. What did the vehicle look like? It's irrelevant. The vehicle is completely irrelevant. He was stabbed. That's probably what killed him.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Okie dokie.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
They're not letters.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
I don't. It's completely irrelevant.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
How much intuition have I got? Have I filled it up again? No. Okay. So, not really. I don't need to use it unless I feel worried about something. Shrink to the stars promises a mental breakthrough. Okay, this guy must be really relevant to things because he keeps popping up in these newspapers. And so I'm guessing he's fairly relevant? I don't know. Test subjects show dramatic improvement, says Doc.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
The greater good. The greater good. Yes, he's the villain. Okay. Hello.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Okay. I want to talk to the barman.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
She's a regular?
We'll need to check that.
That seems odd. I would have thought it would have been him, but... Okay, hit and run.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Shenanigans!
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Okay, so what were they arguing about? Makes sense to... I know it's not the order of the questions, but it seems to flow slightly better in my head to then ask about the argument.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
I'm tempted to do the doubt, but I assume that's more of being forceful, isn't it?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
A new bar.
Leroy.
Jenkins!
Sabo,
Sorry.
the owner.
Right. And did they happen to need $16,000 for this business venture? What? So she's running off with another fella, or planning on it. They want some money to open a joint business venture together. Life insurance. She's not happily married. Right. Yeah, we'll keep asking. No, we should ask about the victim.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Okay, that does kind of make sense.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
So he's dragging her along. They're not happily married. She meets Leroy. Yeah, she's not particularly off. I don't see the point in observing the person. A joint business venture.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Shenanigans!
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you gonna tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Not my most pressing lead.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
That's irrelevant, though. I know it's officially a hit and run. I know it's a hit and run case, which is why it's on traffic, but it's not a hit and run case. Where's my car? Is this our car? No. I think that's our car over there. Right. I think we go to the Patterson residence. It seems rather interesting that Leroy is so... Ooh, I can talk to you now, can I? Seems to be so interested in making sure that Lorna's all right.
We'll check in with you. Okay. I'll get him onto a slab. Should have the report soon. Thanks.
Thank you. But it does seem rather interesting that they're so very keen on go on, Brain. On making sure Lorna's all right. What's the best way to get there? Probably zigzagging and then straight down. Oh, the Shelton residence is just there. Okay. Right, so we go straight here. There we go. We'll go straight here. We'll...
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck.
I'm with that one.
According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think...
Yes.
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
I don't think he wasn't killed by the car. I'm fairly sure of that. He was stabbed. Oh my goodness! Get into lane at the right time. We're all stupid and terrible drivers. It's not my fault. It's the AI. It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to hand...
Right, where's that? What's that? I don't want to do just any of them, because... Oh, that's... Because, yeah, if you just pick them up, they're miles away. So we'll... I want to go back.
Code 2 identified.
Right, so just keep driving along. Eventually it'll just be on the left. I think we're coming up to that point, aren't we? I'll just sneak across. Oh no, I thought it was this avenue. It's a little bit further on, isn't it? I should be using F more often. I'm aware of this. So we want to go out here, and it's down this one, I think, isn't it? Looks it. So yeah, I think she's Lorna Patterson is the suspect number 1. Not happily married. Potential income from their life insurance allows her to go off with Leroy. Why have they all got names beginning with L? I have to check the knives, I think.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Maybe we should specify which incident, rather than just...
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
Oh, okay, you do know.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Of course you are.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
Just friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Because the thing is, if they divorced and it'd gone through and then he died, she wouldn't get the life insurance money. I don't know who would. Let's just ask simple questions. Okay, review evidence. It's probably useful. Red Lincoln Continental, which is irrelevant to this one. Insurance letter, probably rather important. The wallet. No pictures in this one, actually, in comparison to the last one. Coroner's report. Bloody knife. Argument overheard. And Lynch's statement of the business partnership. Hit and run.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Okay, you're looking away, so that one's quite... tell.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Right, the argument.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
What was it about?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Right, business partnership with Leroy Sabo.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
I'm gonna go with the insurance letter, because that just seems to fit.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Can we check the knives? I want to check the knives. I assume I can't check the knives. That's annoying. Wait, well, what? Why have I got a thing? Why have I still got the... Oh! This is going to be the report, isn't it? He wasn't killed by the hit and run. That's what we learn.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
That's the guy from the paper.
Any messages?
Solved that big case.
Just one detective from the coroner.
There we go.
Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
He was stabbed.
Thank you.
It's like, I know this. I'm ahead of you. Right, so... I know I can probably go there and get like the 100% of everything. Maybe get everything right and maybe get some information. But it's a red herring. That's the problem. It's quite irrelevant. Six grand. No little random things from you, Pekowski? I'm disappointed. I need to take this turn. I'm really good at this. I'm really good at paying attention to maps.
All units, shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia.
I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. Here are some random street names. Hopefully you can find something about them. I don't know. I don't know anything about Los Angeles. Santa Monica! It's like... Hollywood! Oh dear. Got attacked by gargoyles there. Oh, it's over there. I don't even know where I am. Oh, that's quite a way away from where we are. We're over here. So we probably want to go just straight, and then, yeah.
Shots fired, officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
I'm the best at driving. Oh, okay, we'll keep going, because I didn't do it. Whatever it wasn't me. I had a crash. Okay, that's insane. Oh, these AI are the worst drivers than I am in this game. As in the actual driving on the road, not the kind of mechanical kind of accelerating, decelerating, braking stuff. I mean as in regard to other people on the road and respecting rights of way, that kind of thing. This would be nice to have radio or occasional chance for Pekowski.
Left, coming up.
What do you mean left coming up? Oh, you mean the next left. Okay. There isn't a left coming up. I was confused. I'm not doing anything. I'm just freewheeling down the hill. Yeah. I'm just going to cut across here. Los Angeles County Morgue. Sunrise. Oh, we're safe from the vampires then. There we go.
I used to be indecisive.
I'm not so sure.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
Why?
You're making a big mistake.
Yes!
Run that by me again?
Stabbity stab!
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
Aww.
Stabbed to death?
Yes.
Sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Yes!
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Okay, so I guess the gas chamber is the way of execution at this point. Because I now use lethal injection. Before that was... I think we were still... When was the last time the UK hanged someone? Was that the 50s or the 60s? Back to the Pattersons. A race cafe, find the blessing, 921st Street, the crime scene. Yeah! I got an achievement, because I'm really good at this game. Well, the puzzle part of it, and the kind of detective part of it. Not the driving part. Whee! I'm probably speeding. And by probably I mean, yes, I'm speeding quite badly. This rule really confuses me, that you can just go through on a red light as long as you're turning right. I'm over the stop line. There we go. Oh, they're using like they've got the sound of driving because they're doing the clutch. They're on the clutch. They've got the clutch on the bite, rather than me, where I just like don't have anything. I go into neutral. Oh, is this got a gear? No, this doesn't have a gear thing. Sorry, I'm distracted. So this is an automatic. Oh, most American cars are automatic, aren't they? I remember. I remember that most American cars are automatics. Whereas in the UK, most of them are manual. Stick shift, like translating into American. I can go. Right, let's continue on with this case because we know they did it. I know they did it. I'm way ahead of you, game. Where is it? It's just here. Right. I'm somewhat ahead of you. I wonder if the time kind of goes as you spend more time doing stuff. It takes up the time.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
Running is good. Running is good. Helps if I press the right button. Okay, it's my fault. I'm very good at video games.
Oh my God. Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Just don't watch any of my game. Don't watch any of my videos, and maybe you'll believe me that I'm good at video games. Yeah, I think we're too far away.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Oh hell! Time to burn leather.
I probably could try and give him a warning shot, but okay. This is gonna go badly, isn't it?
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
On your own goddamn head, idiot.
Oh, what? I shot him in the arm! I shot him in the arm! That should have worked. Am I meant to kill him? Is that what you mean by incapacitate? Don't euphemize it! Say kill him before he kills the hostage. Rather than... I wonder if I can do a warning shot.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson.
Yeah.
It's too late, Sabo.
Alright, okay. Excuse me, cutting through. I want to try and gain some...
Sabo, stop or I will shoot!
Oh, I can't even give him a warning shot. Oh, I can. Okay, but I need to use right click to aim.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Okay, and it's a wiggly track, so you can't even do that anyway. You have to do this hostage thing. Okay.
You stay back! I'll ice this one, I don't care.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Help me!
I did.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
There we go. They're dealt with.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth.
Yay!
You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Yay! Good work. Though I completely ignored Shelton and I missed loads of questions from that, I'm guessing. Oh no! Shelton's just completely irrelevant. The car did not kill Lester, but you allowed the driver to stop a failure to stop charge. That's because the case was irrelevant. I suppose it probably could have gone and said, but probably in American, so I don't know what it would sound like. I don't know either. I don't know what I'm on about. 5 stars, yeah. So there we go. That's A Marriage Made in Heaven, and so we'll just be continuing on. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.